Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Lily, and for those of you who are returning, thank you again for dropping by. For today's video, I'm going to talk about my upcoming week's weekly bag rotation that we're going to be using. And it's a bag that I've only used once, honestly, and I had actually contemplated selling it, and it's sold, and I was like, you know what, I'm not actually sure I want to part with it. So it's still my collection, but I have only used it once, and I thought, you know, it's about time to bring this back into rotation and see if this is a bag that would suit my current lifestyle and my outfits and my, you know, just overall aesthetic. So today we're going to be talking about the Diorama in the medium size. And if that sounds like something of interest, stay tuned and let's get right into the video. So for those of you who have not seen that video that I made I think a couple years ago about the Diorama, I don't remember when I purchased this bag, honestly, but it has just really been sitting on the shelf. I haven't really reached for it. It is a beautiful bag, and I am like just kind of remembering again why I decided that I wanted this bag in the first place, and I actually used it today. So it's going to be my bag of the week for the upcoming week, but I was excited and just decided let's switch everything in and use it today. I'm looking down here because this is where my bag is, but this is what she looks like, and I think she is beautiful. She is in the grained calfskin, and this is in the black leather color, obviously with silver hardware, which I don't have a lot of bags with silver hardware. Most of them are in gold hardware for my more classic bags, of course, but this one, I was contemplating, I really wanted the gold one. It wasn't on sale where I was looking for, or I couldn't find it available, so I found this one. I got it for a fairly decent price, honestly, for the condition. I did get this pre-loved. It was not brand new, obviously. I don't think Dior, I'm not sure if Dior makes these anymore. I don't think they do. And it was pre-loved. I bought it from a Japanese reseller on eBay. Authenticity, and it was authenticity verified. Everything was good. So yeah, I thought this would be a perfect bag to add to my collection at that time. Unfortunately, I didn't really use it because I was afraid of scratching it, but again, it is a pre-loved item, so I feel like I should be able to enjoy this bag a lot more, right? Hence, I'm using it. But basically, as you can see immediately, you know, it's a very, very low-key bag in the sense that there is no branding, there's no logos, and we're screaming, hey, I'm this type of bag. And honestly, yeah, there's really nothing on here that's saying Dior, right? If you know the aesthetics of this bag, then you're gonna know this is a Dior bag, and that's what I really, really loved about it because, you know, unlike the Chanel 19, which I do still love, but again, I'd sold that bag because I never used it, not once, and it was just sitting in my closet. That one had a very obvious like CC logo, you know, it's Chanel, it's screaming at you. It is classic, but it's just screaming at you. And for me, I wanted something a lot more low key. So this one, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing on the exterior of this bag that could tell you, or that says Christian Dior or Dior in general. And it's just very nice. I think that, you know, I kind of gravitate towards low-key bags these days, and I think this is perfect. So as you can see really quickly, it's like this type of pattern on the front and on the back as well. There's no back pocket, and unfortunately there are no feet here. So as you can see, it's just leather. It's just all leather. And then this was actually, yeah, it was in excellent condition when I got it. I mean, there are a few minor scratches. I'm not sure if you can see, but you know, it's really, really good for the price I got it for. I think originally these bags were going for like probably at least $3,000 or something, but I got it for $1,200 USD, and it's been loved, obviously, but the wear is beautiful. And yeah, it's because of the grained calfskin, even though it's a little wrinkly, I feel like it doesn't look super old just because of the nature of the leather, or the texture of it. But you know, obviously silver hardware, you can adjust this. This is what the chain looks like. It is definitely a lot lighter than one would expect, simply because if you notice here, there are holes, or, you know, yeah, essentially holes in this chain, and it's like dug out a little bit. And so this gives it the very light weight. It's not very heavy, as one would assume, right? But I think it's because obviously it's not solid. It's like dug out a little bit. So, I mean, it's definitely a preference. If you don't like that look, it may not be for you, but I don't mind it. This is the leather strap, which is very comfortable to wear, and you do have ability to adjust it. I currently have it on the shortest length, and I can wear this as a crossbody. I can wear this as a shoulder bag, perfectly fine. Either shoulder bag straight like this, or a shoulder bag if you want it doubled up like this for, you know, a shorter length. This is definitely a more classic bag. You could wear this for evening, out, date night, a nice dinner, party, a wedding. It definitely would fit into that. For me, I have a fairly, you know, I wouldn't say active, but more casual lifestyle. But I am using this in a way that's a little bit more casual, but I think that you can make it work because I made it work today. With just, you know, regular outfit and just wearing it as a crossbody. This is the medium size, so it is a little bigger. It is a little bigger to wear crossbody, but it's fine on me. I am 5'4". I usually wear small, but it works fine. But having that crossbody functionality gives it a lot more flexibility, so I do enjoy that, even though it is a little bit on the larger size. I think it's about 9.5 or 9.8 inches across, so it is a pretty hefty bag. But I know we're supposed to be doing a what's in my bag video, but I just wanted to give you a high-level overview of my thoughts on this bag because I think that it is a really, really nice bag, and I'm rediscovering why, again, like I said earlier, that I got this in the first place. For me, as I've gotten older, I really enjoy bags that are easy to use, low maintenance. This is definitely not super low maintenance because of the leather. It's very smooth. I don't want to scratch it, so I'm just not going to throw it everywhere like I would a Lululemon bag. But the ease in opening and closing is fantastic. I went to Costco today. I went to Home Goods. I went to get gas. It was so easy to open and close this bag, and that is what I love about it. So as you can see, you know, it's literally this clasp here, and you just open it. It is a magnetic clasp, so it will shut on itself. But the fact that, is it magnetic actually? Yeah, I'm actually not sure. No, I think it is. I'm not, okay. I don't know. I can't really tell if it's magnetic or not, but it does shut this really nicely. I feel like it should be. But the point being said is that it closes very easily. So if you're in a hurry or you want to do something really quickly, grab and go, you don't have to worry about finagling with the bag just to open and close it. Now on the interior, you can see it's all leather. It's the same material as the exterior. Beautiful calf grained leather. And then you can see immediately it says Christian Dior here. And there's just one big compartment, a little side pocket, and then a back zipper pocket. So we're gonna go straight into what is currently in this bag that I have sort of, you know, decided to use for this upcoming week. First things first, I have my wallet. I'm still using the Louis Vuitton card case, is what I believe it's called. I always say this, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I highly recommend these if you don't have one already. If you have one, you probably know why I recommend it, right? It's just so nice. You have an inner compartment here where you could fit so many credit cards or cash even, and I also put an air tag in here because in case it gets lost, I want to be able to track it. I put my main cards here just because it's easier to, you know, use and grab. And there is a back pocket here, which I like to put receipts, but obviously you could put whatever you want. And it's just such a slim profile. You know, it's not like super thick and it fits perfectly in this bag. So this is the first one I have. Next thing I have in here is this. So I did change out my little pouches. This one, I don't remember where I got, either Amazon or something. I don't remember, but this little pouch is really cute. I think this is the My Melody. I'm not quite sure. No, I don't think this is My Melody. No, this is Cinnamon Bun. Oh my God. Yeah, it says Cinnamon Roll. This is Cinnamon Bun, right, from Sanrio. Shows how much I know about it. I used to be a Hello Kitty fan, but I didn't really know too much about the other characters besides Bats, Maru, and Keroppi. But this is Cinnamon Roll, I think, right? Super cute. Anyways, it has like this really pretty ombre, like, you know, coloring on top for the zipper. And I'm using this because it is a 2 pouch. It's like connected together like this, and then there is a little wristlet here, but I don't use it. I typically always use this in my handbag, and this bag right now actually fits this, so I thought, why not use it? On one side of it, I just put a lot of, you know, my chapstick, my sniffers. I put some pills in my pill box. I have eye drops in here. I have extra chapstick in here, and I have a little sunscreen in here. So not a lot of things really, but just the main essentials. And I like to keep all of these in one compartment. In the other compartment, we have just like feminine pads. We have this little no shinku hand sanitizer, and then I also have little rubber bands. So really not too much in here, but I always like to compartmentalize, so all these little things are not just like running around and like wreaking havoc in the bag, right? So it's all nice and organized in here. So that's what I have in there. Next thing I have in here, oh, it's just a receipt. I went to Trader Joe's to get a new dog bowl and cat bowl for our pets. And then I have in here my phone, which is the Pro Max, and it is the largest phone, fits in here no problem. Next I have the AirPods. So I actually never really showed this one, but I currently have the first gen one that I really like to use in my work bag, and you know, I don't know why, I just put that in my work bag. And this one, it didn't have a house, so I put this one in this bag. So at least I have one in my work bag and one in my, you know, bag that I use for every day. So yeah, I don't prefer this one as much, even though it is noise cancellation, just because the battery life is very, very short. So, but it's really nice, so it works very well, of course. And then I have in here my car keys and house keys, mailbox, all that stuff with an air tag, pretty straightforward. And that pretty much concludes the main compartment, which I will show you in a bit. But on the side pocket, I have just my flat tooth comb for my hair. I always like to look as presentable as I can if possible, but sometimes, you know, life has its moments. And then in the back pocket, I don't have anything. Okay, so now that we've cleared everything, let me show you the interior. It is a very, very spacious bag. As you can see, it's very, very big. The inside, the interior of here is actually black suede. I'm not sure if you can tell. So this is leather, and this interior here is black suede. And it has this little pocket here, and then it has the back pocket as well. So for the price that I got this for, this was honestly just like excellent condition. I can feel that it's been used, but they took good care of it, or they cleaned it very well. It just looks absolutely beautiful. So the only thing, actually, I might have lied earlier when I said that you don't see anything that says Dior on here. Obviously, I didn't inspect my bag very well. It does say Dior. It says Dior on here. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's a very, very, very tiny DIOR. In the silver color. So you really, really have to look very closely to see, which I really like. You can't tell at all, right? So lovely bag, beautiful. Obviously, again, you can wear it like this. You can wear it crossbody. Without anything in here, I would say that it's not a super heavy bag. With these things in here, it does get heavier because, again, of the metal and of the leather. But because these metals have like concave like holes in them, where they took out the solid pieces, it does make it a lot lighter. One thing I also forgot to mention as I'm looking at this again is that it does say CD on here. It's not on every piece, if you can see, but it does alternate. It says CD here, and then the next one I see is this one. So yeah, in between like that. And I think it goes diagonal. It goes diagonal. So CD and CD, yeah. Anyways, that is pretty much it for this bag that I wanted to share today. I'm really excited to start using it again. And I definitely am a little bit more careful with this bag just because it is very beautiful. It is leather, it is vintage. And I do want to make sure that it lasts as long as it can. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay happy, healthy, and safe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.